Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel with Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover July 16th to the 31st, 2025. If something should not resonate, just check your other placements. In the description box below, you'll find a list of all the quick links. Okay guys, let's start first by looking at the planets and how they're influencing you and even the people around you, of course. And then we'll take a look at the tarot messages. We're going to start off on the 18th of July with Mercury going into a retrograde in Leo. And it's going to stay in retrograde until the 11th of August, which means it's not the best time to launch new projects or to confirm plans. Instead, it's a great time to actually reflect. Leo, I know this puts a pause on your plans in your 5th house, but creativity, romance, and passion projects, they all need to be reviewed. So take a break, pause, reflect. I know you don't like to stay still, but the stillness at this point is actually crucial because it's really important for you to realize what lights you up. Okay. The reflection that you should be going through, you should be asking yourself something. Do you feel bold enough to share your feelings with the person that you love? Because Leo is going to give you the courage to claim what you want. Okay. In this period, you are one step closer to living out your dreams. But are you ready to do it? On the 22nd, we're going to have the Sun entering Leo. And on the 24th, right after that, we're going to have the new moon in Leo. Okay. This is a really nice combination because it is a green light to manifest your heart's desire, as we were saying with the Mercury retrograde, because it's in Leo. So, you are ready to reset your happiness and begin again. You should be, okay? This time from the heart, always from the heart. Now, the new moon, we're going to have a reading on this, a video specifically for it, because every new moon becomes a full moon. And when it becomes a full moon, we want that reward. But we have to first put in the work, okay? We have to start off with the new moon, okay? Now, the new moon this time says, manifest what your heart wants. Are you going to do it? Because if you start now, you're going to get it by the time it becomes the full moon. Now, this new moon is going to trine with Neptune, and it's going to sextile with Uranus in Gemini. Now, what does this mean? Because you want your heart's desire, it means to be consistent. Okay? Your manifestations may unfold within 6 months when this new moon becomes a full moon, okay, or even less. It depends on how much you put into it. Then on the 30th of July, Chiron goes into retrograde. Unfortunately, I don't have a card. It's not in the deck. But I'm going to talk about it anyways. Chiron is going to go retrograde in your sign in Aries. And it's going to invite you to heal through self-compassion. That is, Aries, forgive your past because it no longer defines you. It's gone. It belongs to another life. And now something else is starting new. On that same day, Venus is going to enter Cancer. This is where the warmth returns to your 4th house. Okay? You have to come home to yourself because that is where your power starts up again. That's where it always starts. It starts with you. Okay? So you're going to feel love evolving through comfort, through emotional depth. And this is right at the end of our reading on the 30th. If you feel insecurity creeping up, okay, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Just keep going. Trust in the unfolding because this is a really sacred time for self-care starting on the 30th. And you're going to rekindle what is in your heart, that connection that is in your heart, okay? It's a delicate time for you, Aries. Let's take a look now at the messages from the tarot to see what is going on, any general message that could be important for you. And I'd like to remind you that in a few days, on the 20th, we're going to be uploading the special summer love bonus readings that will look only at love. But as we know, in order to be successful in love, we need to love ourselves first because that's where it starts. And with that love vibration inside of us, we can project it outward to others. Otherwise, it'll compromise love, right? So let's take a look at what comes out here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. We're starting off with the 5 of Pentacles because, yeah, we have some adversity, some hardships that we're going through, okay? you may be a little bit isolated. I'm feeling you spend a lot of time with yourself. Okay. Now, it's okay to do so, but when you do that, remember to give yourself self-love, self-care. Do something for yourself to make yourself feel good. At the moment, I'm feeling that you're just staying away from people a little bit. Yeah, there we go. The Hermit. Okay. We've got the Hermit that goes off and spends time on his own. Okay. You're reflecting a lot. And you're a little bit withdrawn from people. Let's see. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles tells me that you're quite... Okay. You do have that safety about you. And you have that abundance. You're okay, but you're isolating yourself. It's sort of like you want to close off your heart, something that you should not do. Okay. Everyone is getting the same vibe. It's absolutely incredible. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands tells me, you know what? I'm really tired about this. I'm doing everything, but I'm going off on my own. Maybe I'll just retire. Maybe I'll just call it quits. Let's see what happens. The Moon in the reverse. Okay. You want to call it quits and you're really tired simply because you just have this fear. Okay. And it could be some deception around you. It could be simply a misunderstanding. There's something around that's not really clear. Okay. And this is why you're retreating. And there's the Star. Okay. There's your wish. Because it's still there. Spirit is saying it's still reachable. You can still get it. Venus. Remember how we were saying you have to reset? Okay. Forgive yourself. Come home to yourself. This is where your power begins. You have to push the reset button. Your dreams are still reachable. They're still there. They haven't disappeared. And you can still get them. Okay. Wow. The Mercury retrograde is going to ask you to reflect. Because it's still possible. Let's take a look. The Eight of Swords is coming in the reverse. Okay. Good. This is where you get a breath of fresh air. And you finally say, you know what? I'm taking control. That's it. I'm taking control of it. I still have the possibility of getting what I want. And so I'm taking control. And I'm going to go get it. Let's see what happens. We've got the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So the King of Swords says, I'm using my reason. In fact, it's very connected to the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You have very high standards and your reasoning. You're actually thinking about this correctly as you should. And in fact, by doing so, you're going to be balancing things out. You see, the Six of Pentacles says, I'm going to take as much as I give. I'm going to give as much as I get. Okay. The giving and the receiving are going to be balanced out. There's going to be generosity coming in and it's going to come back to you. Yeah. Because you got really tired of something before here. But I'm glad you still believe in your dream. Because when you do that, when you believe in your dreams believe in you and they come and get you. Okay. So you're going to be balancing that off. And then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Here it says that you're neglecting your inner child. Self-care, self-love. At the end of the month, Spirit is saying dedicate it to yourself. It's good that you're coming out of this and you're believing in your dreams once again because that is the way to go. But you have to dedicate some time to yourself, first of all. As we had said, we need that vibration first coming from you, from inside of you, so that it heals you inside. And then you can finally start. You press the reset button and you start again. Okay? Your power is going to come back to you. It's going to start again. And something brand new is going to come in. You still have the possibility. Okay. We'll find out more about love in the love reading that's going to be uploaded on the 20th. I hope to see you there. If not, I hope to see you on the next Tarotscope so that we continue and we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, Aries, I'm sending you a really big hug, a nice warm bear hug. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.